I'm Eytan Shander with Awesemo. We have 3 plays for you on this Tuesday night NBA slate, but make sure you click that link below for PrizePicks because we're going to match your first deposit up to $100, and then we're going to give you 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum just for signing up to PrizePicks.com. All right, let us begin with Tim Hardaway Jr. We're going under his point total at 19.5. It's the same line that you're going to get at the books, but here's the beauty of it. Alex and Awesemo have Hardaway Jr. projected for just 16.4 points tonight. This has an X-win percent of 73% now, going under that total of 19.5. You don't even need to worry about any juice or anything you're laying on there because of PrizePicks. Again, with a 3-point gap, that's a full bucket. That's a 2, that's a 3. That's a full bucket that we have to work with here. On top of it being 3.1, not even 2.9, the difference. Tim Hardaway Jr., I think the expectation is that he's going to get an increase in scoring simply because no Luka and no Kristaps Porzingis. Well, what do you think Minnesota is going to focus on? They're going to make life increasingly difficult for Tim Hardaway Jr. the entire evening, and that's why you look at the projection at 16.4, much more of a realistic number. Might even struggle to get to 16, to be honest, as opposed to the full 19.5. And again, you'd have to hit 20 points in order to go over this number. That seems outlandish based on the struggles and matchup for Tim Hardaway, including not having Luka and Porzingis. It just makes him have a bigger target on his chest and his back for the Wolves. So we'll begin going under 19.5 points. Next play, similar. We're using Odd Shopper. It's a free tool. You should be using this each and every time you're making any plays on PrizePicks. You'll get the projections that we have combined with what PrizePicks is giving you. We're going to go under 8.5 rebounds for LeBron James. He's a game-time decision, so make sure you're paying attention to these lineups. It's a crazy world we're living in now, up and down with injury and COVID alike. But assuming he plays, and we do, we're going over this, under this number at 8.5. You're not going to lay any juice. 120, 125 is what you'll get there at the books. Here, it's easy. It's simple. Alex and Awesemo have LeBron projected for 7.2 rebounds. This has a 71% X-win chance of going under the 8.5. And look, he's playing, if he does, we assume he's playing hurt. He's playing through injury. This is not just a guy going out there to dominate. Oh, by the way, a pretty good defensive team, in case you haven't heard, in the Phoenix Suns. This is a really difficult matchup for LeBron, especially playing through injury. He'd be lucky to get 7 rebounds tonight. That's why we're going under that 8.5. Last, we love to hit the 3-pointers any chance we can, and that's exactly what we're going to do with Caris Levert. Don't have a flat number to play with. It is 1.5 threes, but we're going over that. It dipped a little bit because he went over from the line against the Detroit Pistons, but before that, 3 straight games in which he's gone over this number, 1.5. Here's the beauty of it. The volume is there. 4 straight games where he's taken 3 threes minimum. You know that he's going to take a ton as the Pacers are still searching for some consistency there. And Caris Levert has come back. He's played well. So definitely like this matchup for him. And on top of that, we've seen the volume. Look, the Pacers know that they can rely on him to get 20-plus points. Not every night, but there are a couple of nights a week in which you can lean on Levert. He got 31 without hitting a 3. It's not like they're going to move away from him following that offensive performance. So we're combining a little bit of a bounce-back night from 3, not to necessarily go over, but take 3 to 5 threes tonight for Levert and definitely get back to that scoring mode that we just saw against the Pistons. So that's our final play, over 1.5 threes for Levert. So we're going under 19.5 points for Tim Hardaway Jr., under 8.5 rebounds for LeBron James, and over 1.5 projected threes for Caris Levert. Now, put these in a flex play on PrizePicks. If you hit 2 of 3, you'll win 1.25 back. All 3 will get you 2.25 back your entry fee. If you want a bigger payout, don't worry. We got the power play here for you. Now, you must hit all 3 of your plays in the entry as we just gave you. And if it does, it will pay out 5 times your entry fee. Click that link below before you do anything. And make sure you sign up, and we're going to match your first deposit up to $100. And on top of that, you're going to get 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. I'm Eytan Shander for Awesemo. You're all set for PrizePicks. Have a great night.